My name is Erika Rozsa Atkinson, and I am a Silver Master Trainer, and I train dogs. I was 12 and a half is when I officially started learning how to train dogs, but I rescued dogs since I was maybe 9. I just became very interested in dogs because I was going into music school, and at one time I got chased by a dog. I was quite young and I didn't understand why the doggies keep chasing me, but I kept running around in a circle for a long time until I couldn't run anymore. And when I finally stopped because I was exhausted, the dog just stopped. And then that made me think, why is this happening? I was so intrigued by it. I couldn't understand it. I was just a kid. Then I wanted a dog and I went to work. In 3.5 years, I saved enough money to buy a dog. And I went to Budapest to a big Tzacip show. And I bought the first dog I saw. But before I saved up for my dog, I went to training school every single weekend for the Saturday, Sunday, and I sat on the side of the field and I watched. That's how much I wanted to be around dogs. And then the day came when it was an opportunity to become certified, and it was 1987. And there was 125 training directors that were certified in the country at that time in Hungary, and there were 5 girls, and I was one of them. Puller came in 2013. We went to a World Dog Show in Budapest. There was a booth with these purple rings, and nobody talked to them. Everybody just went by them, including us. My husband, who drove us around for the whole trip, he said to me that night that you have an appointment tomorrow with the marketing manager at Fuller, at color company. And I'm like, why? And he said, because I stood there for hours while you guys were running around distracted. Almost every dog went there to the display and grabbed the cooler and started running around with it, and the owners would take it away and hang it back and apologize and leave. But nobody bought it. And he said, if nobody knows what it is, then you should find out what it is. What really captivated me is the dog's movement and how natural it looked. If you watch nature shows and you look at how predators hunt, this is how this ring moves. I can actually connect to the dog on a very natural level. It has a texture that is so intriguing to the dogs. It's consistent in terms of how the dogs grab it because it's circular, and it's really easy for the handler to hold it because a lot of toys are not like that, right? They can run, jump, tug, and possess. Because the reins are in pairs, it means that you're always loaded and the dog always has something. But the one that you have in your hand is always more exciting than the one that they already captured. After these years and all the people, I learned that it's good for rehabilitation, it's good for sporting dogs, it's good for service dogs, it's good for pets. This is basically became the Mother Earth of dog training regardless of what you do, period. So it runs parallel to imprinting cognitive behaviors because this is about hunting. And what do puppies do? They practice. They practice to become hunters. This is no different than having a litter of little fox pups or wolf puppies or any kind of predatory animals. It's the same thing. And all you are is the catalyst that makes the prey move and then switches over to the partner, to the dog. But you're never another predator. That is not tug of war. It's got nothing to do with it. It's not gonna wreck your protection dog. It's not gonna wreck your hunting dog. It's not gonna wreck anybody. Then we started thinking more about the hunting world. My business partner and also my former student, she's a hunter and she became very successful with the puller. So we decided to train one of her dogs. And they all checked out.